Welcome everyone, my name is Gabriel and we're in front of a beautiful little star simulator. We are playing Universe Sandbox 2. As you might have already noticed, this game is the beta. This is not the full release of this project. First of all, big thanks to the developers of this game. All the links directing you at their sites, and basically this game on Steam, you can quite find it easily there. I have to give them big thanks. They contacted me and allowed me to take a look at this interesting little piece of software. What have we here? For those of you who don't know, because some of you might don't know, what is Universe Sandbox? Universe Sandbox is it's hard actually to call this a game, because it's not really a game per se. It's rather something you should call, I think, a planetary simulator, star simulator, and a physics-based simulator that allows you to rotate and create variety of different things. I found the first installment that was released, I believe, like 2 or 3 years ago. Interesting, very stable. I only run the game. I played this game for. I keep calling this thing a game. I kept playing this for quite some time. I have a Polish Let's Play, but if you can call it a Let's Play. A few materials featuring that title, and yeah, here we are today. I'll try to give you a brief rundown of the features that are in this phenomenal little production. First of all, as you can see, the whole program is based on allowing you to see various and also manipulate various things. You can various physical aspects of planets and basically how to call them, stars. At the moment we are here, which obviously whenever you double click on a specific body, you lock onto that body, and you can see here we have the sun, which looks quite beautiful when I go very close to it. Very bright. You have its mass, and it can be set in different aspects. Sorry, I'm not really that good with very specific terminology you have to use when talking about all the things physics related, because I don't use this vocabulary, this English vocabulary, very often. As you can see, there's a bunch of tweaks you can do at the moment. You can also change the motion of the planet. For example, up here you have the home button, which will open the main menu, which will allow you to go into the introduction. Also, you can see the climate. And the project now incorporates climate change on the planets, which is quite fun. You can also send the feedback, because as you probably already know, this is the beta, and you can open other simulations. We have, for example, solar system with major moons, which is quite demanding, so I don't want to go really deeper there. A solar system without the moons. Let's see how this one looks. Whoa, that's a bunch of additional bodies besides the traditional ones, which is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. What do we have here? Where is Jupiter? Jupiter is quite far away, if I always remember. Yeah, here we have Jupiter, biggest planets, and all the orbits you can see quite clearly here. You can also do a bunch of really funny things, but I will try to show them you in a moment. Whoa, now this is a very quickly spinning planet. You can also play with time. For example, now I slowed down the time, which allows you to see how Jupiter actually rotates. I can speed this up, and let's jump to the sun and speed this up even a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Sun. Now let me just look at the whole thing from the sort of upper perspective. Now I will speed up the time much more. Yeah. A month, 2 months per second, 3 months per second, and a year, almost year per second. Now this shows you how fast actually the planets are going, how speedy you can go. But okay, that's maybe a little bit too much. Let's go to the fun stuff. So let's create ourselves a new simulation. Every system needs a star. Sirius is one of my favorite, but might be quite big. Most of the... oh, this one is even bigger. Most of these stars are actually existing stars somewhere in the physics. Oh, Arcturus, for example. Famous, and I remember this one from Mass Effect. What is this? This is Vega. Yeah, let's place Vega here. Oh, nice. And let's maybe create something. Yeah, let's go edit. I can also stop the whole simulation, and let's go and add planets. You can also add galaxies, but that might be quite problematic. Let's create Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus. No, don't play with that word, please. Daemonion, and a few more of these. Now I will change the names. You can see now, because they are so close to the star, they are melting, and it's a feature. It's a nice new feature of this beautiful game. But I will show you this. This will be number 2. Right? You can change the names of these planets and astral bodies. This will be number 3, and this will be on number 4. I try to keep this material quite short because you never know. So now let's jump into Jupiter, and let's place a few bodies here. Oh yeah, you can also rotate the planet using these little controls, which is quite nice. Let's put planets around Jupiter. Traditionally, Mercury, Venus, and Earth, quite far away. Jumping into Earth, it's very hard to actually... oh yeah, now you can see on Earth, you can see the oceans are freezing because we're too far away from Vega. And the funny thing is, when it comes to this planet, to our home planet, it actually highlights the cities when things are on the dark side. Obviously, when there's night. You might try to change the rotation of our home world as well. I want to add the moon here, close to our planet, because that makes sense, I believe. And now, from the perspective of Earth, we're gonna look at how this actually works. Well, first of all, we're too close to the sun, and the oceans are boiling. That's what you see here. Yeah, the moon is there. Where's the freaking star? Here. Ugh, the performance is dropping, unfortunately. This simulator is... oh fuck. Oh well, that was the moon, I believe. Well, that's the end of the life on our planet. Yeah, Jupiter is most possibly a little bit too close. Well, I love to see how this actually works. Now the thing is, this simulation program is not really that complicated. It's quite, as I understand it, there are no official requirements, the hardware requirements on the PC, but you can quite clearly see that this can be a demanding game, depending on how many things you put here. For example, you can sort of put on a collision course 2 stars, and they will erupt, creating a big mist. I will try to give you a brief show. Up till this point, I'm quite. I have to say, I see this. This program looks very nice and good. It is quite stable. I only once during my 2 or 3 hours of play encountered a it's not a bug actually. I literally pushed the simulation to the limits by colliding 3 or 4 stars, and the thing is, my computer was not able to completely I won't say render, but follow with the calculations, and we ended up basically ruining the whole system. I want to show you for the couple of minutes we have left maybe something slightly bit different. Let's open a simulation of Kepler 11, maybe something at P9. This is interesting. We have a planet orbiting very close to the Sun. As you can see, it's red like hell. The Sun is even quite big. Let's collide. Now the feature you have now here, if you go to the edit and stop this for a second, we will try to, let's see, let's go quite closer here. Slow down the time quite much. Something like, yeah, 7 minutes per second. That's good. And let's dump Mercury onto that planet. Sorry, that's Minas. Now this will go, and we'll see what's going to happen. I only want to show you. I should have speed this up. Now it won't fit. Oh, yeah, and we missed. Mimas missed. Alright, jump to this body now, because I want to, before we actually hit 15 minutes of the material, I want to oh, come on, really? Okay, let's put a few more. Oh, these are quite small actually. BAM! And now that was a collision that you can also create. I want to see, I will most possibly try to create more videos from this, because the possibilities are, as you can quite clearly see, endless with this program. Not to mention that you know, it's hard to actually put this program into show you everything I could without actually breaking the simulation and not forcing my computer to simulate like and calculate various of explosions and so on. So not really that. If you have a powerful rig, I highly recommend this program. At the moment it's in a closed beta, I think, but you can pay to get into this. I must say it looks nice, and once again, big thanks to the developers. This is obviously not a representation of the final product, but still shows how powerful a computer program these days can be to simulate this to such a degree. Important thing is you, for example, have also there are also charts here. You can, for example, put all the bodies depending on the radius of the planet. It's almost impossible to actually see this here. We should okay, that's the last thing I will show you. Let's go and have the solar system, basic solar system present. And now if I put the chart, you can place all the planets based on density or by the radius, and you can see that they rearrange themselves depending on how we position them. So that's also interesting. This is also a phenomenal educational tool if you have a child and you would like them to know a little bit about physics and macrophysics of our solar system. Most of the things here are obviously accurate, and they show the scale of this phenomenal multiverse universe we live in. Thank you for your time, and as always, feel free to check out other materials, like, subscribe, all that jazz. It was a pleasure to create this video for you. Ciao!